Disney is doomed.
Yeah.
The castle is on fire, son.
Awesome.
By the end of this video, you may realize that Mickey Mouse is gonna get eat up by that pussycat, yo. So today, I'm gonna show you 3 incidents that went down that will let you know that Disney is on its way down, yo. So if you got stocks, you better sell it. You better sell. Disney is canceling itself, yo. There are 2 shows they've already filmed, already cut and ready to go, and they said, nah, delete. The first show is from the 2008 movie, The Spiderwick Chronicles, which is about 2 twin brothers who moved to Spiderwick and they found all these crazy monsters and stuff. And maybe it's because they decided to go the woke direction. Maybe it's like 2 twin sisters or something, right? This show is supposed to come out next month, and they said, you shall not pass! It's not coming out, yo. The second show is actually based on an epic book called 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh.
And it's based on the title character, Captain Nemo, dude. Again, they had this shot, they had it ready to go, and they said, you shall not pass! And maybe, again, if they decide to go the woke direction, maybe instead of Captain Nemo, it's like Captain Non-Binary or something.
Probably.
These 2 shows combined, their budget was over $200 million, dude. So they literally took that money and just flushed it down the toilet. Then, on top of that, Marvel, the superhero giant producer, Kevin Feige came out and was like, yeah, we in Disney, we're not gonna do any more shows on Disney Plus anymore. It's not me, it's you. So Kevin Feige said they're gonna reduce the number of shows they produce, and even some of the shows that they were gonna do, they're not gonna do it at all.
Awesome.
Seriously, they've been going over OP woke for like almost 4 or 5 years now, right?
So gold.
So right now in the Disney production line, cancel culture is king, dog, or queen. Sorry, it's queen.
Yeah.
Why in the world would Disney want to cancel itself, dude? I thought they were on top of the world. They got shows coming out, movies coming out left and right.
Yeah.
Well, they did the one thing you don't want to do, which is piss off the bank. Check this. TSG Entertainment, which everyone considers it the bank for Disney. They're the ones who are responsible for movies like Avatar 2 and lots of big hits even being made. Just last year, they lent them $3.3 billion. Now, when it comes to a loan, you would expect people to pay you back. That's how loans work, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Disney cooked the books, dude.
What?
They lied to them about how much they made. 他们少钱的，少了很多欸。
Wow.
And now Disney's bank is taking them to court. Cooking the books is no light deal, dude. And to add insult to injury, Disney stock prices is at its lowest that it's been in over 9 years. That means from Avengers all the way to The Little Mermaid, people ain't confident in your stuff no more, dog. So not only have they canceled themselves, they've been canceled by the market, and their princess is about to cancel them for good. Recently, Disney came out and was like, Snow White is gonna be delayed until summertime.
Yeah.
And we have to do reshoots. So if you're like me, the first thing you're thinking is,
Weird.
Rachel Zegler, dog. She's like pouring kerosene on top of Disney's already burning castle, dude. You already know all the stuff that she's been saying that's been dissing the movie, but it turns out that people are digging up more stuff that this girl's been saying, and it's a lot of drama. It turns out, not only can she not control her mouth, but she's a goddamn hypocrite. She already received backlash because they cast Snow Brown as Snow White, right? And you would think she would want to defend this position, but actually her own words support why she herself shouldn't play Snow White.
And I kind of think of it in terms of West Side Story, where West Side Story has been in this evolution for so long. You know, it was 1957, it was on stage for the first time, an incredible creative team, and yet it missed that cultural mark. And then the Bob Wise film in 1961, it missed that cultural mark.
When she says miss that cultural mark, what she's saying is that because they chose white people to play traditionally Latino actors, right? So she's criticizing the film for using people who don't represent the characters they play. Keep that in mind.
And this time around, we evolved to a place where we were properly representing the people that the story is about. This is a step of the evolution to get to a place where we're properly representing our audience.
She said properly representing the people that they are playing. But the thing is Maria in West Side Story is Puerto Rican and Rachel Zegler is Colombian, dog. Now you might be thinking, but 他们两个都是 Latino 啊，差不多西班牙，对不对？
对，都是牙，葡萄牙。
Bro, I'm telling 葡萄牙啥小？
葡萄牙、西班牙都是牙。
都是 grape 不是啊？ But check this. What if we got a person from Japan to play 你们的关公？
That's racist!
How would that work out?
小粉红会发疯好不好？
But that's only a small part because 按照 Rachel Zegler 说的话 if you need to get the right people to play the right characters, then what the heck are you doing playing Snow White, yo? Why did you even accept the job?
因为2023空气污染。
So not only is Rachel Zegler a goddamn hypocrite, she's a goddamn unprofessional hypocrite, yo.
What made you want to step into this world of DC heroes? I needed a job.
She is at the world premiere of the Shazam movie. When you sign a contract with a film company or with any sort of production company, your job does not end when they say cut. You also have to promote the film. Your job is PR, dude. You definitely don't want to be at the premiere of some movie or show and say, I'm just here because I needed the money. That's terrible, dude.
但是很 real 啊。
It's real, don't get me wrong. We've all been there. I've been there. But I keep that stuff between me and my friends or maybe on my private social media accounts. I for damn sure am not pointing out that, hey, I only took this job because I needed the money.
其实这样会不会告啊？
不会被告, but I can tell you within this industry that people never forget what you say. So if you wrong someone in this industry, this is a very small community. Word gets around really, really quick. So the fact that she said, hey, I need the money makes it look like, hey, I don't really care about this property or how hard everyone worked. I'm just here to get my paycheck and leave. That's why I'm here.
Wow.
And that's why I'm standing in front of the Shazam poster, which is right there, because I just want to get paid. Dollar bills, y'all. So now we know that she's a hypocrite. She's super unprofessional. But the third and most important is she is aggressive as fuck. Check this. Back in 2019, before she had gotten West Side Story or even Snow White, she was throwing shots at Jeremy Renner and even asking for his job, dude. On her Twitter, when people were like, what are you talking about? This is how she replied.
Not even remotely going to address the story that came out today, but he has made racist, sexist, transphobic comments and totally disrespected the deaf community. Better catch my mouth, cause she running. Bye.
Again, just like the Gina Carano situation, she don't know Jeremy Renner. They've never worked together. They have no relation at all. And she's saying, hey, give me his job because he's transphobic. Now, when she says he's transphobic, she's talking about when Jeremy Renner, about 12 years ago, they asked him like, hey, 有什么角色你觉得最有趣你想要演? He said, I think it would be really interesting to play a transgender character. Except he used another word, which at the time was not considered offensive, but now it is. But she's holding him accountable for something that 根本没有算是歧视啊. Then when she calls him a sexist, she's referring to the time when during the Me Too movement, when people were like, hey, do you think that women should be paid the same amount on the productions that you're working on? He's like, yo, I'm just here to do my job. Like, I'm not here to try to tell people what they should and should get paid. I just want to make sure I do my job to the best of my ability. But because you didn't choose a side, I just assume you're sexist.
I want to punch you in the face so bad right now.
Now, after she said this, she could have just left it alone. But then she took it a step further and actually directly attacked him and said this.
Actually, I think the new Hawkeye should be a trans woman of color to stick it to that racist, sexist, transphobic garbage monster.
Wow.
Dude, she called him a garbage monster. With this, Rachel Zegler tried to cancel one of the most beloved OG Avengers in the MCU, dude.
Yeah.
For her idea is like, hey, but I've been some trans color, Could you imagine? Trans color eye. So in conclusion, this little girl attacked the original source material written by the guy. She attacked the Prince. She attacked Gina Carano. And most importantly, she attacked Hawkeye, dude.
Yeah.
Homegirl is super aggro. Cool out, girl. You putting everything on fire.
That's a PD mouth.
So, this is a PD mouth. There's some pussy you just want to stay away from, dog. You ever seen Wicked City? Do you remember that meme with that little girl with that evil smile while the house is burning in the background?
Yeah.
In this scenario, Rachel Zegler is that evil little girl. And that house in the background is the Disney castle. And inside is the Prince, all of her co-workers, and the Mickey Mouse as well, dude. And just like it says up top, Sambai.